Hello guys, this is my successful run for the current Mech Arena challenge, the no weapons challenge. As you can see, I've removed my disc launcher 8s from my surge, and we're going to try to use this to win a battle. So for this run, I spawned in a CPC and I realized there were no players in this match. This meant I had a chance. I started by capturing the first beacon. My plan was to capture as many beacons as I could and try not to get killed, so I could win the challenge. As you can see, my ability cooldown is under 2 seconds, which is really fast. I was able to capture a middle beacon here, which is a good start, but I knew this wouldn't be enough to win, so I continued on. There was eventually an opening in the opponent, so I dashed for their back beacon. This would mean that we had a good chance of winning on beacon points. I neutralized it, continued capturing it, but some enemies were coming close to me, so I had to get out of there. Disc launchers were coming in, and I was able to dash away with only a little bit of damage. By this point, the opponents had neutralized middle beacon, so I dashed onto it to get it, but this arc torrent killshot started attacking me. However, I was able to stun him and get away to stay alive. By this point, I had captured 4 beacons on a 3 beacon map, which gave us a huge lead on the beacon progress. My teammates were getting a lot of kills and the battle was definitely looking up for us, but there were still some enemies left, so eventually I found an opening and was able to dash towards the enemy spawn. This way I would be able to stun enemies at their spawn and help my team even more. I was still very weak without weapons and I couldn't get hit, so I had to dash away and use my stealth to hide. But eventually I found a moment when I could dash even more into the enemy spawn. So I did, narrowly missing a Zephyr stun, and there's also a stasis barrier next to me, so I had to be very careful. I waited a bit longer until the stun went off, then I moved forward. Now I had to decide who I wanted to dash, and I chose to dash the Sentinel because he was the safest option. Another really close call with a stun, but I was back to safety. But suddenly there's a shadow right next to me, and he was very dangerous. If I died, I would lose the challenge, so I needed to stun him. I managed to stun him, but I did take even more damage. Now I had a problem. There's a shadow, but I couldn't kill him. I stunned him another time, and suddenly a disruptor came and took him out. I said thanks to my teammate, even though they were a bot. It looked like we were about to win. We were only 10 points away. I went back over to the enemy base to see what I could do, and later I realized that the enemies had captured middle point, so I dashed and stunned this Sentinel. But I had to hide so he wouldn't kill me. It was still very dangerous, even though we were really close to winning now. As I saw we were only 3 points away, I stunned him, but suddenly an Aegis spawned on me. This was bad. I was now under 50% health, but I needed to survive until we got to 100 points. I saw that we were still going to win, so I decided to dash at all my opponents once they all came out, and I did get killed, but it's okay. This run was still verified, and we got the battle. There we go. That's how I completed this insanely hard Mech Arena challenge for 500 A-coins and a free event token. Comment below if you guys completed this challenge and subscribe for more videos.